Hi, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of A Color Computer Moment. So, today I thought I'd do a special edition since I'm out of Coco hardware and software to show you on collecting Cocos and how to get into the hobby. People often ask me, what is my Coco worth, or how much should I pay for a Coco when I want to start collecting? Now, I'm no expert, but I have used the coco since I was 13 years old. We had one growing up, and I used to run the Coco Lounge website. That's at www.thecocolounge.com. Now, because of server problems, the Coco Lounge is down, but you can always see it on the Wayback Machine. If the Coco web ring hijacks the page, then you can always go back. Now, the Coco is probably the last classic computer that the prices haven't skyrocketed on. It's very affordable to get into the Coco hobby, and people often ask me, well, what's my Coco worth, or what should I be spending for a Coco, or what kind of Coco should I get? Should I get a Coco 1, a Coco 2, a Coco 3? Now, I tell people that it's all dependent on what they want to do. Obviously, a Coco 3 is a great machine. It's got the most potential out of all the Cocos ever built. There's a lot of new software being written for it and such. But the Coco 3 can't play all of the Coco 1 and Coco 2 games. So what I tell people is, if you're going to start out by having a games machine, you're better off getting a 64K Coco 1 or 2, because essentially they're the same unit. Now, if you want to save on space, then I definitely would recommend a Coco 2. Okay, but the Coco 1 64K is a nice looking unit. I prefer the classic units. The white 64K Coco 1 is a beautiful machine in my part, but technically there's really no difference between a Coco 1 and a Coco 2 other than the smaller form factor. I won't get into all the differences between the Coco 2s, as there was more than half a dozen to a dozen models launched. But the nicest Coco 2 that you can find is a 64K27B. The last three digits of the model number are 27 and the small lowercase b. Those are the most desirable of the 64K Coco 2 units. They have the enhanced keyboard, and they have, most of them have the enhanced graphics chip that allow you to do lowercase. But keep in mind that the odds of you doing lowercase keys are probably slim to none unless you're getting into some advanced stuff. So a regular 64K Coco 2 is good enough for all your applications. Now, I plan on a future video to show a 64K Coco 2 or a Coco 2 and get more in depth of what a Coco 2 is. But people often ask me, what is it worth? What should I be paying for a Coco on eBay, for example? eBay is the easiest place to pick up Cocos, but because it's 30-year-old hardware, people expect things on eBay to be $1,000 or $1 million because it's old. And that's not the case with the Coco. A Coco 1 or a Coco 2 unboxed and just the unit itself, you shouldn't pay over $20 for, period. It doesn't matter how beautiful the thing is, it doesn't matter how many accessories it comes with, the unit itself shouldn't have to pay more than $20. to get a good cocoa. Now, if you go things extra like cartridges and stuff like this, plan to spend about $5 or $10 per cartridge is about the usual. The most expensive things of cocos that you can pick up are the disk drive units. The disk drive units, 5 years ago when I was dealing with a lot of cocoa stuff, they were going for over $100 then. Now I see them $80 to $100, but a floppy disk drive system you shouldn't pay over $100 for. That's my guidelines. Now, results will vary on that, of course. It's how badly you want a disk drive system. And I will get in more in depth into the disk drive systems in another video. Now, with every system, if you want to expand and do stuff, if you've got a floppy disk system, you will want to also get a multi-pack interface. You've seen in my previous videos of the multi-pack interface upgrading. It doesn't matter which multi-pack interface you get, and multi-pack interfaces go anywhere from $50 to $150 depending on who they are. Now, the best place to go for cocoa and cocoa parts is www.cloud9tech. Mark and Boise over at Cloud9 have a huge selection of cocoa stuff, and it's all with a warranty and the whole works. So I highly suggest you go there if you want parts. They also make new parts for cocos, and they sell cocoa 3s there at the same time. Cocoa 3s. Now, everybody says, well, I want a cocoa 3. It's got 128K RAM. It can be extended to 512K. It's got the enhanced chip. What should I be paying for that? Well, that's the real $250,000 question, because I've seen them go anywhere on eBay for $25 and up. Now, the general rule of thumb, if you're paying over $50 on eBay, if the bidding gets over $50, then you might as well go to Mark over at Cloud9 and buy a refurbished or a brand new Coco 3 from them. They've always got them in stock, and there is a warranty. So a lot of times you will see on eBay that the hardware is not tested. It'll say cannot test hardware, blah blah blah. The folks at Cloud9 stand behind their products, and it's good quality products. And what more can I say? Around $100 is what you'll be paying at Cloud9 for a Coco 3, and it is well worth the investment. The tech support, the help that they give, and you got a warranty. If it plugs in and the thing blows up on you, you're not out whatever money you paid on eBay. Now, of course, all my eBay prices do not include shipping. Now, I have my own website called the Coco Lounge, my online store is called the store.amigalounge.com. And although I run another website called the Amiga Lounge, which is all about Amiga stuff, there is a lot of Cocos and a lot of Atari ST hardware and software for sale on that website too. Now, I don't mean to flog my own website, but all my prices include shipping and handling to the US and Canada. So at least before you hit checkout, you know exactly how much you're going to pay with shipping for a product. Now, for example, I have a Coco 1 up there for about $50 to $60, and that's because the box is huge, and shipping on the unit is probably going to be about $30 to $40 for shipping. So you'll see that my prices are generally in line with what I believe that the prices are worth. Now, if you get a box Coco 2, for example, on eBay, brand new in the box with the books and stuff like this, I would highly suggest that A, you make sure that it is a 64K Coco 1, or sorry, Coco 2, and B, like I said, nowhere near more than $25 tops for it. Just because it's in the box, it's collectible, it doesn't mean it's worth more than a regular Coco 2. So that's it. So hopefully you found this a little bit educational and informational. What, like I said, don't just jump out and buy the first thing you see off of eBay. Now, like even a cassette deck with all the cables and stuff like this, sure, you can use your own cassette deck. Use any cassette deck on the Coco, and the cassette deck works really well. But you can go up to Cloud9 and get a brand new Radio Shack color computer official cassette deck for $10 plus shipping, and that includes the cables you would need to hook it up. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. I know I would have loved to show more hardware in it. Hopefully the slides that I do show would be appropriate for you. And I will also post in the show notes the website links that I've had to my own website and to the Cloud9 Tech. I'm not being paid officially or anything in endorsing Cloud9 Tech. They are just the best resource for the Coco community out there. Anyways, until next time, try to have a good day. And thank you.